everyone, welcome back. I want to just make a stipulation right here and now before we get into this that I am doing this under duress. I did not want to do this, and I'm being forced to do this build by the Cheeseburger Man and his DJ Scratchy partner. Yeah, I've been watching all you guys' videos. Yeah, U.S. education, I guess, huh? I've been watching all of your videos, and I've been really getting stoked up on them. There's been some really cool stuff out there, and it's really grabbed my attention, and I want to do something. The problem is I've got a lot of stuff on my bench. Up here you can see a couple things that I'm doing. That's just two of the builds that I have going on my bench. Yet, I'm really tossing around with the idea of doing this box stock build. And then I was in a hangout with a bunch of guys today, including DJ Scratchy and Chip and a bunch of other guys. And yeah, the pressure was too great, and I decided I would throw my hat in the ring on this one. I will throw in a stipulation that I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I really do want to do this. And this is the kit I chose. Of the 100 people, close to 100 people, I haven't seen anybody doing this one yet, so that's kind of cool. I was never a fan of this 57 Ford Custom car. It just didn't do anything for me. But I do like this one right here, the Bent 8 race version. But when I went to Hobby Lobby earlier this week, this $26 kit was marked down to $9.34. How could I not be a fan after that? You know, but like I said, even though I wasn't a fan, I always did like this. And so I decided to pick it up with the intention of doing this car right here. And now the box stock build has got underway and caught my attention, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build the Bent 8 race car. It's 2-in-1 kit. It's a 125 scale kit. You can build, like I said, you can build a stock version of the race car. It looks pretty cool. On the side of the box, you can see you've got some snapshots of the car in both forms. You've got the stock motor, the race motor. You've got the race wheels, the Bent 8 profile. You've got the stock rims, the stock front end here, and then the back end of the Bent 8 race car. That really is a cool car. As you can see, the box is still sealed. You can see, you get the light reflecting off it. You can see it's very shiny. So it has not been opened. Let me rearrange the camera and we'll take a look inside this sucker. Be right back. Okay, so here we are. I've taken off the wrap. I've actually taken the parts out of the bags just inside, so I don't have to crinkle paper in front of the camera and everything. So let's take a look at the parts. Alright, first off, we've got one small chrome tree, which is, I like that. I'm not really a big fan of kits and their chrome pieces. They're usually over the top the wrong way to me, so I usually end up stripping them anyway. But this is a small set, a couple things like bumpers, grill. We've got the alternator, some other gadget here, some emblems, hubcaps, stuff like that, windshield wipers, all in chrome. Like I said, just a couple parts. Interior walls, big ass steering wheel, the steering column and the firewall, exhaust system, steel rims, the back of the wheels, A-arms, pedals, some other components here. We've got the back seat, probably more of the back seat here. Nothing too crazy with the pattern on this, just a simple pattern. We've got the frame. We've got the front seat, and we've got the dash. Kind of nice. I like it. Pretty cool. Nice. We've got the chassis. Looks like it's in decent shape also. Pretty thick on the side here. The attach points, which can, not careful, is going to cause damage along the edges, but we can figure that out. More and more parts. More and more. Oh, wow. We got lots of parts, guys. I don't know what I'm getting myself into for this build. I don't have time. We've got ourselves a hood. We've got the headlights and the rings for the headlights. I'm assuming fuel tank, the spare tire, well, top of the radiator itself with its wall, battery, maybe a steering pump down here, I'm not positive. Man, there's lots of parts. More steel wheels. These look like they're for the race version because we've got dual carb set up on a high-rise manifold. We've got some extra leaf springs, probably bringing the back end up a little bit. We've got our V8 motor. The pumpkin for the back. We've got some more leaf springs, probably the stock ones, some really thin shocks. More motor parts. Oil pan, fan, water pump assembly, belts, starter, actually water pumps here, timing case, I'm sorry, stock, manifolds, hoses, etc. Generator, because these old cars had generators and alternators. Stock air cleaner, don't know, we'll figure it out later. More suspension pieces. We've got the rear pumpkin. I think these are the lower arms, some suspension linkage, steering linkages. And then we've got the body. Looks pretty nice. It's crisp. I can't really find any flash. A little bit of mold lines across the trunk here, which should be pretty easy. A little bit across the front fenders here, runs parallel to this crease in the fender. Shouldn't be that difficult to fix. Overall, very nice, very nice, very cool. We've got the clear parts in a bag along with the tires. Of course, since we've got two versions, we've got 6 tires. Stock tires and some racing tires. Clear parts, I'm going to keep them in the bag. Keep them protected as long as I can. I don't want to get them all scratched up from kicking around the box or everything else. We've got some rivets of some kind. Don't know what they're for yet. And we've got some red clear parts, which I assume is probably the tail lights. Lastly, we have... Whoa, my Enterprise crashed. Some bitch. Okay, lastly, we got the instructions. Not lastly. We got ourselves some instructions. Standard Revell format. Lots and lots of parts. Part count goes up to 170. I'm not sure if that's actually now, because it goes from 101 to 143, 45, 47, and then jumps up to 171. So still, it's over 100 parts in this kit. Standard instructions, like I said. We've all seen them before. And then the last page, you've got your stock version that you can build. It gives you some paint options and where the lines are going to go for your two-tone effect. Okay. And then the last page, we've got our race version. The Bent 8. I like that. That's cool. Very cool. So that's that. And then lastly, we have our decals. Most of them are race decals for the race car. Some white wall tires, white walls for the tires. We got some interior patterns for the door panels and the interior of the seats. That's kind of neat. I guess we could do two different race cars, the Bent 8 or flat out. I like Bent 8. Yeah. But anyway, that's the kit for the box stock group build. Again, I'm being forced to do this. So, just kidding. I really did want to do this. I saw everything that's going on, like I said earlier, and I really did want to do this. It's just, like I said, I've got so much stuff on my bench, it's kind of hard to justify starting another kit. I should start, you know, I'm real close on completing at least my Pink Enterprise over here. So I'll probably start once I get this off the bench, and then I'll do it in tandem with the Shelby over here. I don't mind doing things in tandem because when this is drying over here, I can do this, and you know, you guys all know how it works. We all are in the same boat. It's just when we have too many projects. So that's where we are. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I said probably close to 100 people in this one, guys. What a great way to make friends and meet people, huh? So anyway, I'm prattling on. Till next time, be strong.